Mr. Moody would like a moment to inform you of some of the important updates that are going to be happening next year at Renaissance High School. But before he starts his announcements, I'd like to make sure that everyone is aware that the Distinguished Assistant Principal of the Year Award was given to one of our very own staff members at RSU 18 this year. In fact, it was right here at Renaissance High School. That's right, we are very, very proud. With that being said, Mr. Moody?
Good evening, Ripple Dipple. Thank you all for coming tonight. Thank you, Scout. But I tried. I also want to apologize for my appearance tonight. This is my travel gear. Okay. Boy, are my arms
Okay. Did I mention that one of our brilliant staff won the Assistant Principal of the Year Award?
Well, I was over visiting my father. It's his 80th birthday. Did you know that my father is actually retired?
Really?
And I said, you know, do you still feel good being this old? And he said, aye, matey.
Yeah, so the corner store felt that the Assistant Principal of the Year Award was so important. They even put the staff member's name in lights for a whole week. Or was it more? I can't remember.
Well, on to the announcements. First off, I'm very excited to say that we're moving to a new schedule next year. We're going to be doing a 10 by 10. So that gives students 20 learning opportunities. Giving the faculty 2 prep periods and nap time.
Okay, so the weird thing about this Assistant Principal of the Year Award is that the winner didn't even get a free pizza or a sandwich or anything. Can you believe that? Name and lights, nothing free.
You know, speaking of lunch, I forgot there's another announcement. So I think some of you are going to be very excited to hear this, especially those of you coming up next year. We're going to be extending senior villages to freshmen as well. You know, while I was over in the UK, I learned quite a bit about British pop culture.
Yeah.
Do you know why Adele crossed the road? Say hello.
Alrighty then. You would think that a person winning such a prestigious award as the Assistant Principal of the Year would at least get a whoopie pie or something.
Well, I want to leave with that and thank you all again for coming tonight and leave you with this inspirational quote and report. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. Now I'll take you to Scout. Yet now looking by where they were.
Actually, the more I think about it, the more upset it makes me. Not just anyone can win this award. It takes a very special, caring, and humble person. Like that personality on my dad. To win the Assistant Principal of the Year Award. They probably should have been given a cruise to the Bahamas or something. Don't you think so?
Some say it rains, I don't know if it's true. angels all stood ready to take him